Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Expert Lounge podcast from India Ratings and Research. I am Garima, part of the core analytical group, and I have with me Agasti, who's a part of the structured finance team. In today's episode, we will be discussing India Ratings Special Report title, Prospect of Green Securitization and INR 300 billion opportunity by 2030. Securitization can be described as a structured finance tool whereby a pool of receivables is converted into tradable capital market instruments. And green securitization is a form of securitization with the purpose of financing green assets. INRA opines green securitization to emerge as a potential tool for bridging the deficit and financing the debt required in order to achieve India's net zero goal by 2070. INRA has identified two methods of green securitization. Firstly, utilization of proceeds from securitization for the creation of green assets, and secondly, underlying securitized pool being green. INRA asserts that use of proceeds could be prioritized in order to kickstart the market, as currently there are insufficient green assets available for securitization. As far as the global landscape is concerned, we observe that green securitization has picked up in US, and developing nations such as China are also catching up, with about 8% of the green issuances happening via green securitization. So Agasti, India also being an emerging economy, what is your view with respect to India on green securitization?
Yeah, so India has seen green issuances in the past, and this is something that is not a novelty. However, green securitization specifically is not prevalent in India. Now, there are certain asset classes where green securitization could emerge. These include EVs, solar, green housing finance, etc.
Just out of curiosity, what portion of the vehicle loan pool securitized by INRA constitutes EVs, and what could be the future market opportunity for this segment?
So, as it stands today, as per INRA's securitized auto ABS portfolio, electric two-wheelers are less than 2% of the vehicle loan pools. For vehicle loans other than two-wheelers, the percentage is even lower. So we need to wait and watch how the market evolves. Eventually though, electric vehicles are going to occupy increasing share of loans being securitized. Now this is a medium-term opportunity as the loan proceeds can be tagged green and securitized. EV penetration could potentially translate into a 300 billion green auto ABS market by 2030.
Well, EVs seem to be an interesting asset class. Could you also elaborate on any other asset classes which have potential?
Yeah, so firstly, rooftop solar could emerge in the medium term. Schemes such as PM Surya Ghar, which provides loans in a range of about 2 lakhs to 6 lakh for installation of solar rooftops, can help grow this asset class. Here again, government support via loans, subsidies will be critical to the development of this segment. Secondly, green housing could also make up investable market for securitization in the medium to long term. Certifications such as LEED, IGBC, GRIA ratings could add credibility to the projects. Here, government support via tax incentives, lower interest rates, and expedited approvals will be critical to the development of the segment.
Well, now that we've discovered the asset classes that could emerge for green securitization, what do you think is required to propel the market?
Yeah, so there are a couple of things that I can think of. One, a clearly defined green taxonomy, easy reporting and tracking of data. Secondly, regulatory incentives, basically benefits via capital treatments or inclusion under priority sector lendings. And third, economic incentives such as differential tax treatment, lower stamp duty, etc. So these could help develop the market.
Well, thanks Agasti, that was quite informative. So for further insights on the points discussed in our podcast, you can view our detailed report published on www.indiaratings.co.in, or you can reach out to us in case of any queries.